Have you ever watched an older friend or family member struggle with something as simple as climbing stairs or staying energetic through the day? If you're in your 70s or beyond, you know firsthand how easy it is to feel tired or weighed down by aches and pains, especially when your body isn't getting what it truly needs. The surprising part? So much of that comes down to the foods on your plate. In this video, we'll explore 10 common foods that may silently be sabotaging your health after 70. We're talking about items you might eat every day without a second thought, but that can affect your heart, energy levels, and overall well-being. And here's the clincher: making a few small, informed decisions about what you avoid can unlock new reserves of vitality, helping you stay independent, active, and truly enjoy your golden years. Picture waking up with a bit more pep, able to walk a little further, climb a few more steps, and maintain a sharper mind. Wouldn't that be worth a simple shift in what lands on your dinner table? I'm here to share time-tested tips and insights from health experts and real seniors who transformed their lives by rethinking their meals. So stick with me. If you're concerned about losing your spark or becoming too reliant on medications and hospital visits, you're in the right place. Let's dive into the 10 foods to avoid if you're over 70 and discover the healthier paths you can take instead. If you find these insights helpful, please remember to like this video and consider subscribing. Sharing is caring. Someone else might also need these tips today. Now, you might be wondering if this video applies to you. Are you over 70 and noticing changes in your metabolism, energy levels, or the way your body reacts to certain foods? Maybe you're a caregiver, a son or daughter, looking to support a parent who seems more tired or unsteady on their feet. Or perhaps you're younger but want to plan ahead, ensuring a smoother transition into your golden years. In each scenario, these tips can help you or your loved one steer clear of avoidable health pitfalls. As we age, our bodies undergo a variety of changes. Bones can become more brittle, muscles may weaken, and digestion can slow. Underlying many age-related challenges is how we fuel ourselves. Certain foods that might have been harmless, or even beneficial, when you were younger can turn problematic when you're 70 plus. That's why we're focusing on awareness, not alarm. By recognizing which foods are more harmful or less beneficial now, you can make adjustments that genuinely improve your quality of life. Whether you're brand new to nutrition advice or have been hearing recommendations from your doctors and dietitians for years, I hope this breakdown offers clarity. It's about small, manageable changes, not a drastic overhaul. So if you're concerned about staying active, mentally sharp, and independent, please keep watching. Each food we'll mention comes with practical tips on what to do instead. Why does avoiding certain foods matter so much when you're over 70? Isn't life at this stage about enjoying the fruits of your labor, treating yourself here and there? Absolutely, it's essential to savor life. But consider the bigger picture. Older adults often face higher blood pressure, weaker bones, and a greater risk of conditions like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, or issues with balance and mobility. Your diet can either aggravate these conditions or help keep them in check. For instance, foods high in salt can spike your blood pressure, while sugary or refined carbohydrate items can trigger blood sugar roller coasters that leave you exhausted or risk long-term complications. Processed meats, sugary cereals, and trans-fat-laden foods can quickly turn an ordinary meal into a health hazard, given how the aging body processes nutrients less efficiently. This doesn't mean you must deny yourself all pleasure. Quite the contrary, by cutting back on certain items, you can free up space in your diet for more nutritious, satisfying choices that fuel your body better. We'll talk about easy swaps, like picking a whole grain bread over a refined version, or choosing a fresh, lean cut of meat instead of a heavily processed slice. Even these subtle steps can yield tangible benefits like improved energy, steadier moods, and better heart health. Ultimately, your 70s, 80s, and beyond can still be vibrant decades if you feed your body what it needs and avoid what holds you back. As we go through these foods, think about your recent meals. Could a few simple tweaks give you more vitality? Let's see. Number 10. Refined carbs, white bread and pasta. Kicking off our list is the category of refined carbs, like white bread, white pasta, and other enriched grain products. These items are stripped of essential nutrients and fiber, leaving you with quick-digesting starches that spike blood sugar. For someone over 70, sudden rises and drops in blood glucose can trigger fatigue, mood swings, and potentially worsen conditions like prediabetes. Instead, opt for whole grain breads or whole wheat pasta. The extra fiber helps stabilize energy and fosters better digestive health. Number 9. Sugary cereals. Second on today's segment is sugary cereals, those convenient boxes that often boast bright colors and cartoon mascots. Despite looking fun, they're packed with added sugars. This leads to a sugar rush followed by a crash, leaving you lethargic. Over time, these cereals can contribute to weight gain or aggravate issues like high blood pressure or high cholesterol. If you still love cereal for breakfast, try low-sugar, high-fiber alternatives, or top a plain cereal with fresh fruit for natural sweetness. Number 8. Processed meats. And third is processed meats, like deli slices, bacon, sausage, and hot dogs. They're convenient and flavorful but can harbor high levels of sodium, nitrates, and preservatives that strain your heart and kidneys. Many older adults also find they retain water and have higher blood pressure when consuming these foods regularly. Instead of salami, consider cooking a small portion of fresh chicken breast or lean turkey. Or if you still want deli, look for low-sodium, minimally processed varieties. A little less salt can go a long way toward protecting your cardiovascular health. Have you tried swapping to a whole grain bread or skipping that sugary cereal? Let us know if you've noticed any improvements. Every small change counts. Number 7. Fried foods. Now let's talk about fried foods, like French fries, fried chicken, or onion rings. They might taste fantastic, but they come loaded with saturated and trans fats. Those fats can raise bad LDL cholesterol while lowering good HDL cholesterol, a dangerous combo for seniors who already risk heart disease. Plus, fried foods are often heavy and can cause stomach upset or acid reflux. A better approach: bake, grill, or roast your meals. You'll still get flavor, minus the overwhelming oil. Number 6. Soda and sugary drinks. Next up is soda and sugary drinks, including sweet teas and fruit punches. While they can be refreshing at first sip, these beverages deliver a massive sugar load that can cause blood sugar spikes, insulin resistance, and, eventually, even type 2 diabetes. Water, herbal tea, or low-sugar juices are gentler on the system. If plain water feels boring, try flavoring it with lemon or cucumber slices. Hydration is crucial for older adults, just ensure it's not accompanied by excessive sugar. Number 5. Fast food. Finally, consider fast food, burgers, fries, tacos, quick, tasty, and oh so tempting. But they're typically high in sodium, unhealthy fats, and preservatives that put extra strain on the heart, kidneys, and digestive system. Over 70, you need your food working for you, not against you. If you crave something quick, prepare a small meal at home. A simple veggie wrap or a lean turkey burger with whole grain bread can replicate fast food convenience without the hidden hazards. Is it tough to imagine giving up that weekly burger or soda? Maybe start slow, cut the portion in half or swap one fast food meal for a home-cooked alternative. Try it once and see how your body reacts. Number 4. High-sodium canned soups. Sitting at number 4 are high-sodium canned soups. They're convenient, especially on cold days, but many brands contain huge amounts of salt to enhance flavor and prolong shelf life. Seniors often need to watch blood pressure, and heavy sodium intake can drive it up. Over time, this strains your heart and can lead to fluid retention, making you feel bloated or aggravating heart conditions. If soup is your comfort food, opt for low-sodium or no-salt added varieties, or better yet, make homemade soup where you control the ingredients, like a simple veggie or chicken soup with herbs, minus the excessive salt. Number 3. Salty snacks, chips, crackers, pretzels. Next is salty snacks, like chips, pretzels, and many crackers. They're so easy to reach for while watching TV or visiting friends, but the sodium content skyrockets quickly, often exceeding daily recommended limits. Consuming too much salt can raise your risk of high blood pressure, kidney issues, and even contribute to osteoporosis by affecting calcium balance. If you're looking for a crunchy fix, try unsalted nuts or raw veggies with a light dip. You might be surprised how satisfying these can be once you get used to less salt. Over time, your taste buds adjust, and you'll discover the natural flavors of foods more fully. Have you checked the sodium labels on your favorite soup or snack? It's an eye-opener. Maybe this week, experiment with a low-salt or homemade version. Let us know how it goes. Your experience might inspire someone else, too. Foods number 2, pastries and sweet baked goods. Sliding in at number 2, pastries and sweet baked goods, like donuts, cakes, pastries, and cookies. We all know these treats can be absolutely delicious, but for someone over 70, they can do more harm than good. Their blend of refined flour, excess sugar, and often trans fats can cause sudden spikes in blood glucose followed by crashes that sap your energy. Plus, these foods offer little in the way of vitamins, minerals, or fiber that older bodies really need. Picture Jane, a 75-year-old who loved her morning donut routine. After finishing, she'd experience a brief sugar rush, only to crash before lunchtime. She felt sluggish and even moody. Her doctor suggested cutting back on sweet baked goods, swapping them for a piece of fruit or a whole wheat muffin with minimal sugar. Within weeks, she noticed fewer energy slumps and even dropped a few pounds. It's not that you can never enjoy a slice of birthday cake, it's about frequency and portion size. If you crave something sweet, consider homemade fruit crisps or half a muffin made with whole grains. Even small changes can make a big difference. Also, be wary of store-bought pies or pastries loaded with hydrogenated oils. They're among the worst culprits for trans fats. Ultimately, controlling your sugar and fat intake isn't about denying pleasure. It's about savoring life with a healthier body that moves and feels better every single day. Think about your last sugary treat. Could you replace or reduce it? Maybe sharing half with a friend or swapping in a fruit-based dessert is a gentle start. Food number 1, trans fats and hydrogenated oils. Finally, the top item on our list to avoid is trans fats and hydrogenated oils. While many government regulations have reduced trans fats in processed foods, they still lurk in certain baked goods, margarine-like spreads, and some fried items. Trans fats are notorious for raising bad LDL cholesterol and lowering good HDL cholesterol, severely increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke, two conditions that become more likely as we age. Additionally, trans fats can fuel inflammation throughout the body, affecting everything from joint flexibility to digestive comfort. For seniors who already battle inflammation in joints or organs, adding trans fats to the mix can accelerate the downward spiral of health. Watch out for labels that mention partially hydrogenated oils. That's a key giveaway. If 102-year-old doctors or centenarians have one piece of universal advice, it's this: choose fats that nurture rather than damage you. Switch out margarine made with hydrogenated oils for real butter in moderation, or use olive oil, which is largely praised for its heart-healthy benefits. If you see hydrogenated or shortening in the ingredients, consider a different option. By removing trans fats from your pantry, you safeguard your cardiovascular system, help maintain better muscle function, and keep energy levels more consistent. It's arguably one of the biggest wins in your path to healthy aging. Have you checked your pantry for hydrogenated oils lately? Comment below if you're planning a trans fat purge. It's a big step in caring for yourself at any age. Let me introduce you to Richard, a 78-year-old former school principal who spent decades grabbing easy, processed foods. He rarely read labels, trusting convenience over nutrition. By 75, he was on multiple medications for high blood pressure and borderline diabetes, and he felt constantly tired. One day, after a minor hospital scare, he decided to revamp his kitchen. He systematically went through his groceries, discarding or donating everything that was high in sugar, loaded with salt, or containing partially hydrogenated oils. At first, he missed his usual snacks and quick microwave dinners, but he replaced them with fresh options, low-sodium soups, lean cuts of poultry, whole-grain bread, and a daily regimen of fruits and vegetables. He also started having a piece of fish each week, cut down sugary drinks for plain water, and found a handful of unsalted nuts a satisfying snack. Within months, Richard saw a drastic improvement, his blood pressure readings stabilized, and he felt more energized walking around his neighborhood. He even resumed a light workout routine. His doctor slowly tapered some medications, monitoring improvements in cholesterol and blood sugar. Richard's story underscores how quickly your body can respond to removing problem foods and embracing healthier, natural choices. He didn't starve himself or adopt a radical fad diet, he simply let go of the items proven to worsen senior health. Richard now loves telling friends, age is just a number, but your diet can make it a better one. His transformation is living proof. We've taken a deep dive into 10 foods seniors over 70 might want to avoid, from refined carbs and sugary cereals to high-sodium soups and trans fats. You've seen how each one poses unique challenges, whether it's skyrocketing your blood pressure, messing up blood sugar, or raising the risk of heart disease. We also discovered how real individuals, like Richard, turn their health around simply by letting go of these harmful staples. The educational takeaway here is that mindful eating isn't about denying yourself everything delightful, it's about freeing your body from substances that weigh it down, sap your energy, and accelerate age-related decline. By focusing on wholesome replacements, like whole grains, low-sugar cereals, fresh or lightly processed meats, healthy oils, and naturally sweet snacks, you can drastically improve your daily vitality. Even small steps matter, for instance, skipping a high-sodium canned soup in favor of a low-salt homemade broth can spare your heart added stress. A quick disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, and this video provides general guidance. For individualized advice, especially if you have complex conditions, consult a registered dietitian or your primary healthcare provider. Everyone's body responds differently, and personal needs can vary a lot. If you found value here, please like, subscribe, and consider sharing these tips with someone who can benefit. Your support encourages the creation of more senior-focused health guides, so we can all strive for a more active, fulfilling life. Remember, you have the power to shape your later years, one meal choice at a time. Thank you for watching, and may you enjoy healthier, happier days ahead.